first big piece of roster news this offseason is Cloud9 set to sign Jensen. From everything that I know, this is true. Their roster is gonna be, so it's Fudge, Blabber, Jensen, Berserker, Zven. You know, how do we feel about this roster, guys? There's a couple interesting elements here. Number one is they didn't want to go with Summit again. I've heard that Summit is actually being offered for transfer with no buyout because his contract is so big and nobody wants him. The reason why is because, you know, allegedly he's extremely hard to work with. And you can tell based on the playoff series that he basically has some sort of complex with playing meta. He didn't pick Ornn a single time in playoffs. Yeah, I think he didn't pick Ornn a single time in playoffs. I could be wrong. Let's see. Summit Wikipedia. Oh, never mind. He did actually play Ornn one time and he won with it. And you can see a string of losses against Ornn. So he has like a problem with his, not his individual skill, because his individual skill is amazing. It's his attitude. It's his mindset. Something is wrong where he has like a really fucked up champion pool, and you know, he just is gonna play what he wants to play. And I'm sure that everyone with a brain knows how strong that champion is, and the fact that he kind of just played Renekton, random shit into it. Frustrating, right? Frustrating. Something's going on behind the scenes that's not great. You know, why no Summit? He's a great player, but he doesn't fit in a team environment, especially maybe in C9's team environment, because you know, they want to play the highest percentage chance to win type of champs. And maybe Summit didn't really want to do that. Yeah, I mean, their systems, blah, blah, blah. But like realistically, guys, if you do this, I just like random thought experiment, okay? Think about the two best teams in LCS. Impact and Someday are super willing to play the strongest champs in the meta. They don't care about their KDA. They don't care about how fun it looks or is. They only care about winning. So Impact and Someday ended up playing against each other in the grand finals, and by all respects, Impact and Someday just completely shit on Summit in playoffs after, you know, a few months of Summit just big dicking everyone with shit like Tryndamere, shit like Jace. I feel like in a way the results speak for themselves. The top two teams, their top lane is a huge strength of their team, 100 Thieves and EG. And for C9, top lane was a huge weak point. And Bwipo's, yeah, sorry, I actually didn't even finish that thought. Bwipo made Ornn look balanced. So why did Team Liquid fail, right? Like, why is that super team not performing well? I think one part of that is because their top laner can't play Ornn. Sucks, but, you know, I think that goes to show how important it is to be a versatile player. You need to be able to play what the team wants you to play. Fudge going top, I can understand it for sure. He's better top than mid, even though he was a fine mid laner. He was just okay. Getting Jensen is a huge upgrade. I'm really happy for Jensen. I think he totally deserved to play in LCS again. And it's just a natural move, right? Like Fudge, probably not getting paid a lot, probably is a really high value incubation because he counts as a resident. He's actually from Oceania. He's from Australia, but he counts in LCS as a resident. So his value is actually very high. His salary is probably not particularly high. If he, you know, shapes up to be an amazing player, then C9 is getting a shit ton of value out of him. And he is actually a really good player. So I shouldn't even say if he shapes up. Like he's a really good player. He's a really good top laner, and he's a resident. So he has a ton of value to keep him and put him back where kind of like his original role was. Jensen is probably the missing piece for the team because they needed a mid laner for this to happen, for Fudge to go back top. And Jensen Blabber, great duo, very aggressive. It's mid is so weak in LCS right now that I think Jensen will instantly be top 2. You know, who is his competition in mid? I think Bjergsen is not playing great. I think JoJo's playing pretty good. Abadage, hit or miss. Sometimes great, sometimes, you know, looks not so comfortable on stage. So he doesn't have the most competition right now. Maybe just JoJo is his top competition, but like he's only been out of competitive, right, for not even 6 months. He's been out of competitive for like 5 months. He played at Worlds like 5.5 months ago, right? He's not been out of competitive nearly as long as you know, it's going to affect you. And then the last thing about C9's roster is, you know, how is Zven going to do as a support? I think that Zven is a grinder, and I think that support is an easy role to play. Core JJ also switched from AD carry to support. Huhi is considered one of the best supports in LCS. Switch from mid to support. Switching from support to another role in competitive, very hard. But a lot of the best supports are actually role swaps. It's fucking easy to play, and Zven is a great player with a great attitude for grinding, and he's always been good at off roll. I think that's one thing that everyone has always like praised him for, is like Zven is one of those people where in solo queue, if he gets off roll, actually surprisingly good. So I think he will be a fine support, and I think the most important thing is he is going to be better than Winsome and Isles. Those guys are really not it. So I'd say C9, you know, what is the conclusion? Results. So I'd say Fudge, top 3. No, I'd say top 3. Impact, Someday. Okay, I'd say top 3, Closer, Inspired. Top 2, Jojo. You know, let's just say Berserkers in that top 3. Danny, Hans, FBI. Then Unknown. I'd say overall top 3 team going to Worlds. Okay, I don't think that's that crazy. They have a great team. There's no real super weak links. Unknown with Zven, but like I give them the benefit of the doubt. This is a good team. Oh shit, you're right. Santorin. Top 4? Santorin. You know, I think they're top 3 going to Worlds. And if I had to do summer split predictions, top 3. Then we got EG, C9, and then we got the fight. Okay, this is the big fight. This is between TL, 100 Thieves. So I'd say, I think this is right. Yeah, I think this is right.